So in this video, I want to show you how you can have a source of traffic evergreen. So every day you have a source of traffic. You can decide to imagine, for instance, you go to Rapid Profit Machine. You are a new member. You want to send traffic to Rapid Profit Machine, or as an affiliate to Builderall or System.io. And with this, if you have done this in the past, or if you start today, then you will have a source of traffic, instant traffic, as soon as you want to add a link, then you will get traffic to this link. So it's very handy to have such a thing set up in your life online. So I will describe the logic. This is a pseudocode. So it means it can be done in JavaScript or in PHP or Python, any programming language. So you will put this on a page. And so the logic is first, we have a variable URL and we get the URL. We get it from the URL of the page that this script is on. So we get a URL, which is the link where you want to send people to. Okay, let me get back on track first. I will not go into the code right now. I will explain what you want to do in your online life. Is instead of sending, for instance, you are on Facebook, you want to send a link to a blog article, a YouTube video, anything. For instance, for Google, you don't write the link to Google directly. You write the link to this page and you put the real link that you want to send people to at the end of this URL. You can see it at the bottom here. Imagine you have a site, so yoursite.com, and you have this page. This page will have this code. And you add a question mark, URL equals, and here you give the final link, the link that you want people to go to. And what this page will do is that it will send people to this link. But it will do it maybe 90% of the time. And 10% of the time, it will send to another link of your choosing. You know, so you can go higher or lower than 90%. But 90% is already a lot. It's 9 times out of 10, it will work fine. And 1 time out of 10, it will send to one of your pages, other pages that you want to send traffic to. So if you do that every day in your life for everything, so on Facebook, in your YouTube descriptions, on TikTok, on anywhere where you put links, in order to get traffic to your things, to what you want, if you always go through this page, then everything will work fine for 90% of the time, but you will have a source of traffic for 10% of all those links everywhere on the internet. And for the past months or years that you have been practicing this way. So, you know, you will have a lot of links on the internet. All the links will have a few clicks from everywhere, but globally, it is a large source of traffic. So that's the idea. And for the pseudocode, you can do it in any languages. So first, you take the URL, so from here. So you can see with JavaScript how to do that. It's easy. PHP is easy. Python it's easy. Everywhere, but it's different. So the syntax here, it's a pseudocode. First, you get the URL. Then you take a random number between 1 and 100, so that you can say that if this number is equals or less than 90, then you redirect to the URL that you got. So this is 9 times out of 10, you will redirect to google.com, okay? But then, here you have the URLs, and you put a list, so it's an array. You put the list of the various pages where you want to send traffic to. So you will have your RPM affiliate link, Builderall affiliate link, System.io affiliate link, or other things. And you can add to them when you want a new one. You can have one or several, because the lines after, it changes the URL variable. And look at this. This I will describe. What it does is it takes in the array of URLs, it will take one at random. To do that, here we choose a random number between 0, because 0 is the first element of a list, an array. It starts with 0, not 1. So from 0 to the number of URLs that you have minus 1. Because, you know, for instance, the third URL, the index to get it is not 3, is 2. Because you start from 0, so 0, 1, 2. So you take a random number between 0 and the length of the URLs, because this will vary as you add URLs, you remove them because you don't want any more traffic to them. So this size, this count, how many items you have in this list, it will vary. So that's why we choose a random number between 0 and the number of items -1. So now in URL, we will have one of those URL at random, and we redirect to this new URL. The function redirect is simply to redirect with the browser and exit the PHP function, or sometimes it's not even needed. In JavaScript, for instance, you redirect to the page and that's it. So you see, that's the end of it. So now the objection you could have is that, oh, but I don't like that all my links, 1 time out of 10, it will not be what I wanted people to see. For instance, in your YouTube video descriptions, if you want to give them a capture page, a link to a capture page, but you use this URL, 1 time out of 10, people will not go to your capture page. Yes, but this is a choice. If you want to have a source of free traffic for you, or even to resell it, if you want this, you need to have some sacrifice. And this is a small sacrifice, is that 1 time out of 10, it might not work for the people. But if a person doesn't go to your to the page that you wanted them to go, then can come back, click again, and then they have still 9 chances out of 10 to go to the right link. So it's never lost, but you have 10% or less or more, depending on what you decide, that will be free traffic for you to use as you want. You can resell it. For instance, imagine you can have a page where you sell traffic to people. When they pay you, you add their URL in your script here. So you add their URL, and you can track how many times this page has redirect to this URL. For instance, use your own Bitly. So they give you their URL, you go to Bitly, you create a short link, and you put this short link here. So that in your Bitly, you can see how much traffic this Bitly has been given every day. And when it reaches the amount of traffic that you have sold, then you remove this Bitly from this list. So it will stop receive traffic. So you can be a seller of traffic. Then after, another objection could be, yes, but this will be cold traffic because people come, click on a link to go somewhere, and they end up somewhere else. Yes, it's true, but it's still traffic. And what you put inside here, there are still pages with text on them, and which we can attract people. Cold or hot, warm traffic, doesn't matter. Of course, the conversion will be less for cold traffic, but still, if your URL, your product is attractive, maybe it will convert. At least you are sending traffic. Take, for example, Rapid Profit Machine. You put here a capture page, your own affiliate link for a capture page of Rapid Profit Machine. It will send a cold traffic to it. But it's like if you buy a solo ad. Solo ad, you get traffic, and some of the people who go there, they will convert, they will put their email and follow the funnel. Most people will not. But it's the same for this. It's a source of traffic, but for you it will be free because it's just 10% of all the traffic you send, all the links you put everywhere. So that's the idea if you want to do it. If not, then fine. But at least you have an idea of how to approach it, what you will want to have as a JavaScript or PHP code, and how you set it up and how you use it every day, so that you will have a source of free traffic for yourself. Bye bye.